Cindy's Kitchen. Tonight I'm going to show you a recipe I found online. I always like to try new things, and this is for Tater Tot Egg Bites. And basically you've got your frozen tater tots, 10 to 12 eggs, some bacon bits. You can use pre-cooked bacon, crumbled, and some shredded cheese. That's it. So what I'm going to do first is, it says to take 3 tots and put them in each muffin well. Ooh.
If they'll fit.
If they'll fit. Huh? I don't know.
That'll work.
I didn't think that tots, I thought tots are pretty much a universal size. So those are standing up, standing on their head. They're being different, but that's okay. All right. So, hey, we'll do 1 up and 2 down. That works. Gotta make it work. I saw this the other day, and since you all liked the breakfast muffins I made so well, I thought you all would like this one as well. So, you just do this. And then we mix up the eggs and pour that on, and then we sprinkle on the bacon and the cheese. Doing this reminds me of Play Moncala when I used to work in an after-school program, the marble game. So, anyway, kind of the same concept. You just put 3 of these puppies per well. This is just your typical store-brand tater puffs. Potato puffs. Basically tater tots by another name.
Right.
Same thing. Alright. Wipe the tater tot grease off my hands here. And I have extra ingredients out because I'm going to be baking pumpkin muffins earlier. Well, they're going to be cupcake. They're going to be pumpkin cupcakes because we're frosting them. Because a muffin becomes a cupcake when you frost it. But we got a baby shower at work tomorrow, so that's why I got all this butter and cream cheese out. Just in case anybody was wondering. I'm waiting for it to come to room temperature. So I have 2 eggs left in this pack. Put that aside. Then I got another pack of eggs. And I always need to have room temperature eggs for my baking. So I've got several resting out. So I'm going to take 10 eggs. It says 10 to 12. I'm just presuming that 10 will be enough. And I'm doing it into a clear container to make sure that there's no shells. Wow, these eggs are pretty big. They're all marked as large, but sometimes they're larger than their counterparts. Boop. That's 4. And 5.
You know what the 2 best things are for chickens, right? Breakfast and dinner.
Just don't order your chicken extra spicy.
Yeah.
7. These eggs are really big. 8. And now we have number 9 and 10. Bringing up the rear. Just kind of a pun because guess where chicken eggs come from?
Yep.
Alright. So let me do that, and then I'm going to give the eggs a whisk. Alright, and you know what? It doesn't say to add salt and pepper, but I think they need some salt and pepper. Some seasoned salt and some pepper. All American seasoning. Those are the 2 most popular seasonings, followed by garlic powder and onion powder.
At least in our house.
Yeah. And paprika. We go through a fair bit of paprika. Alright, so I'm gonna pour just a little bit. Trying to be a little bit. If you hear the dog panting in the background, she loves playing with her ball. she will toss it and roll it and then chase it herself. Because a lot of the time, we're too busy to toss her ball. So she's like, fine then, I will toss it myself.
I actually did that as a kid, so.
I saw a story about this bird that learned how to bounce golf balls off the pavement at a golf course.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a big old kick out of that. Alright, so I think 10 was a good guesstimate because it just about fits. So I'm not going to go overboard on those because that will just make a mess. So now, bacon. This is just some of that microwavable bacon I happen to have in the fridge. You can use the pre-made bacon bits that I know Walmart and Costco carries, because I've seen them both places. This is just a case of use what you got. And my eldest child loves his tater tots, so he grabbed a bag when we were at the store the other night. So I'm like, ooh, I know what I'm gonna make. Try something new for dinner. And, whoops. Dahlia is like, just drop it on the floor. She's looking at me and then looking at the floor like, why didn't you just let it fall? And a little bit of Colby Jack cheese. That's our favorite type of cheese.
Sounds like the oven's ready.
Yep. And off the block cheese is best, but pre-shredded is a good shortcut, so use what you got. Oop. Alright. We all need shortcuts in life. And this is the new bag of cheese. Finished off the other one. Now, these are going to bake at 375. You need to check the time. Just make sure we got enough cheese. Of course, I don't think that's an accurate concept. When is enough for cheese?
It's true.
Okay, and it says 375 until the tops start to brown. That's real specific, but I'm going to check it at 15 minutes. It may go up to 20 because that's how long I estimate it may take to bake, but we will let you know when it's ready how long it took. We'll be right back, and in the meantime, make sure you like and subscribe and share this video to all of your friends and leave us a comment. Alright, and now the waffles. We were watching a story about waffles. Anyway.
You're making me hungry for waffles now.
Our tater tot muffins are just about done. Or actually, they are done. I had to reset the timer because I started with 15 minutes. And then I went up a couple minutes. So, 17 to 18 minutes. So, they're just starting to get golden.
Oh, wow.
So,
And they look like muffins.
they do. Isn't that awesome? Muffins that look like muffins. So we've got...
I know that sounds stupid. It said they look like muffins. But
Yeah.
still.
But anyway, and one thing I forgot to mention at the outset of this recipe was that you will need to grease your muffin pan. And you can use a spray-on grease of some sort, or just, you know, use some shortening or butter to rub the inside of your muffin pan. So anyway, we're going to let these cool off, and then we'll bring you back for a taste test. Okay. And we're back for our taste test. And let these cool off about 15 minutes because we don't like burnt mouths, burnt tongues. So anyway, just take a butter knife and gradually just draw it around the edge of the muffin. And because we're putting on stick spray on this, it's going to ease out without too much difficulty. So anyway, Logan's going to try our yummy tater tot egg muffin.
Yeah, Logan.
That's really good.
Survey says.
Delicious. Like a little, like if the contents of a breakfast burrito were in a little like muffin.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You got the eggs, the bacon, the potatoes. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. A little mini breakfast.
Yep. So anyway, the consensus is it's delicious. And so $3.75, and it took about 18 minutes or so. And you just want to make sure that the eggs are set and starting to brown, but you do not want to let them get too done because eggs are gross when they're overcooked, just to be honest. So anyway, thank you again for joining us, and come back again soon for another recipe.
Thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen. To get more recipes like this one, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Share it out to your friends, family, and neighbors, and leave us a comment to let us know how this recipe worked for you. And don't forget to hit that like button. Again, thank you for watching Miss Cindy's Kitchen.